You identified your rapist, reported everywhere to the local, national, international. They are still free. How does that make you feel?
It's when the verdict was issued and it said that yes, the rape did happen, but we believe we don't have enough evidence that those two are who committed the crime, and it's really hard because you're facing two perpetrators that they raped you, they did all that to you, and here in front of the law, they walk free because they believe their words are where they were 20 years ago more than you. So it's very very hard not to have justice, but justice for me is not just a courtroom justice. It will help, but it's recognition from our country too. It is acknowledgement from Serbia that they did commit these crimes, and it's family support that I don't think families should see us as a symbol of shame or our country because we're not a symbol of shame. It's not our fault. Everybody was held against their will. We have survivors that they were being raped while the husband was hiding in the attic. He didn't come downstairs to protect her because you knew they would have both just gotten killed, right? But he wanted to save his life and he didn't protect her. Then he divorced her because of her being raped.
We have to explain this for the audience today. During the war in Kosovo, men and boys were hidden into the mountains, but women and girls and small children were staying in the home. So they were not protected because they were expecting that police will come and take the men. Now that's why those were the people being hiding into the men. So we were not protected. That's why this happened to 20,000 women and girls. These women and these girls are facing 26 years later the shame of being raped. Vasfije, you went and testified in front of the United States Congress. Can you tell us more about that?
Yeah, I can. I wish we had a better outcome after that. I testified in 2019, but still it was a huge deal for me and the survivors to be able, stories to be heard at the U.S. Congress. I went to Parliament in South Korea. I talked there about Kosovo. I go all over telling the world what Serbians did, but even Kosovo has to do more. Like you just said, I grew up always protecting our brothers and our father because Serbians were after them. Nobody thought that it will be the women that they need the most protection and children. And yeah, you're right, they were hiding. Like I'm saying, we were left for whatever reason at 16. My family decided I was the chosen one to stay home with my mom and my youngest brother, while one was in the mountains fighting and the rest were in Germany seeking refugee, you know? So I think it's bad to say, and it's not like I said this in public often, but I think I paid my family's debt to Serbians, which is insane at 16 to go through what I went through, just for the reason that Serbian government hated my family, who my grandpa was, who my father was.
The fact that you testified at the Congress, so it was the international audience hearing your story, still no justice. What is your message to the international authority?
My message is to hold Serbia accountable for those crimes they have committed in Kosovo, because Serbia likes to play victim, even 27 years later they're playing the victim. But no, they're the perpetrators, they're the criminals, and Serbia has to face the past with honesty and bring the perpetrators in front of justice. And because with you're making a mistake, what happened in Bosnia and Kosovo and Rwanda and other countries, Sudan, and everywhere, they have from the very start, it's acknowledgement they have to name a sexual violence as a crime from the start.